I know that I told you I would only say positive things about you, but these people really need to know. It's not all sunshine and rainbows with you two. No, I know. It's embarrassing, I know, but they need to know. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Ryan McNeil and I do stuff. Today's video, the dark truth about Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. So the first thing that you really need to know is that these dogs will eat anything. You will not believe the amount of sticks and rocks and garbage and dirt and cloth and clothes and toys that these little puppies will eat. I've heard from many people that say they have these kind of dogs, Cavalier Spaniels, and they're always eating sticks and rocks and wood and leaves. It's just kind of ridiculous, and you try and catch them as best you can, but you just can't catch everything. The first thing that I noticed when I got Winston was that he just kept eating leaves. Every time I took him out to go play or to go to the bathroom, he would come home with leaves, like in his mouth, and he would eat them. And he'd eat them outside at the park, he'd eat them at the playground, he would eat them when he brought them back inside the house. I mean, it was just like, man, where are you eating all these leaves and why are you eating them? You've got plenty of good food, but he just loves to do it. I thought that maybe it's just like a thing that he does and it was just exclusive to him, but when I got Daisy, she started doing the same thing. And together they will find sticks in the yard and eat them like to pieces and in full. I try and take them away every time that I see them with them, but it's just hard because they are relentless with their efforts of eating stuff that they shouldn't eat, and you need to know that. So the second thing that you really need to know about Cavalier King Charles Spaniels is that they will escape. I mean, you need to have a Fort Knox backyard because the dog is really smart and they will find a way to get out of your yard. Whether they go under the fence or they just tear a hole in the fence and get out that way, or they find a loose board, literally a dip in your grass, and they are out. I have gone through like 3 different places in my backyard and repaired them with like chicken wire and screwed it to the fence and barricaded things, and he will move stones literally out of the way to get out and just go explore. And unfortunately, Daisy follows him out there because she just has to be wherever he is. So Winston leads the way because he's a boy and he just has to go hunt. And that's another thing about these breeds that are really specific to them, is their like hunting tendency is extremely preserved. So when he gets the urge, he's got to get out of there and he's gonna go hunt things down in the front yard or in the neighborhood. And I can't tell you how many calls I get. I'm like, do you have a dog? Yes, I do. I have him. He's in my garage. Like, it happens often, and luckily I live in a really good neighborhood, so everybody's really nice about it, but still it scares me. So you need to be prepared if you're gonna get one of these. Make sure you got a really solid backyard. So the third dark secret about Cavalier King Charles Spaniels is that they will destroy your doors and your furniture. Now, maybe not all of them, but my little pups love to jump and roll all over the couches, and it scratches them all up, scratches them to pieces. And you know, it's unfortunate. I love them, and I didn't spend a fortune on my furniture, so I'm not too worried about it. But man, they're just all over the place, and they don't really have any boundaries. You can't tell them like, no, you know, they have to be with you wherever it is, whether it's on top of the counter or in the couch or on the sofa, in the bed. They will jump everywhere, and so their claws are gonna scratch stuff up. And then when you have to leave the house, if you leave them out in the open, which I do after they get about a year old, is they're gonna scratch up the doors, and you're gonna come home, there's gonna be a big wooden spot where they have just scratched it away. And you know, part of it, I guess. Now maybe that's just because I'm not a very good dog trainer and I let my dogs kind of run the house, but I love them a lot, and I just kind of, you know, it's hard to discipline. I've disciplined them. Winston got the most. When he'd go to the bathroom in the house, he did get spanked, and you know, it just kind of breaks my heart to have to do that. So yeah, maybe my dogs are just a little bit, destructive because I let them be. But if you get one, you're gonna love it so much, you're gonna wanna do the same thing. So just be wary, because you might not know that they're gonna destroy your doors. Winston said he wanted to join, so I figured I'd bring him in because this next point is all about him. A fourth thing they don't tell you about Cavalier King Charles Spaniels is that they are smart enough to disobey. Winston knows all kinds of tricks. He can come, sit, stay, spin, lay down, jump. He can do the whole spiel, right? But he knows it, and he knows when I want him to do it, and he will look at me and give me that look like, I know exactly what you're asking me to do, and I'm not gonna do it. So when he does get out, when he escapes and digs out through the bottom of the fence or whatever, and I have to go chase him down, I tell him, Winston, and I say, come. And he knows that when I point to the ground and snap my fingers and say, come, he comes to me in the house with food or with treats or anything. But outside, he's hunting. So he's going to the next mailbox, he's crossing the street, he's running to the neighbors, and he'll stop when I call his name, he'll look at me and literally just say no. So be prepared, your Cavalier is gonna be smart enough to disobey you on purpose. Isn't that right, Tiny? Yeah, you're smart enough to disobey on purpose. You don't listen. Bless you. Final thing, number 5, dark secret they're not gonna tell you. I promise, no one's gonna tell you. They're gonna make you jealous. They're gonna show love to someone else and you're gonna think, my heart, my soul, this is my baby and it's chosen another. That's the worst thing about it. They're so friendly and so kind, so loving that literally anybody that comes and says hello, they're gonna be all over, and then it makes you feel not as special. But hey, the price you pay for a super loving dog, I guess. That's all I've got for you guys today. 5 things they're not gonna tell you about the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you push that notification bell so you know when I post a new video. And our sponsors are trickstars.com. It's where I make these shirts. I sell them to you guys, and all the proceeds go to helping animals and people around the world through entertainment and education. Again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ryan McNeil. I go by Trickstars and I host 3 Star Studios. Make sure you visit trickstars.com and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.